Hey everyone, so another day, another strike news. Basically, in the entertainment industry, there are no bigger news now, right now than the SAG-AFTRA and the WGA strikes. So, yeah, a couple of days ago, when the writers decided to go on strike, Bob Iger said that the demands of the writers and actors were unrealistic. Now, of someone in Bob Iger's position should not have, I think, made that comment at that particular time because the nanny, Fran Drescher, the president of SAG-AFTRA, and she was a great nanny, by the way. I loved her in the nanny. I love Fran Drescher, and like she, like literally came out like scorched earth on Bob Iger's comments. Now, in a show, Fran Drescher recently said that Bob Iger shouldn't be the one to make those comments. I'm paraphrasing this, of course. And because of his position where he sits at making $78,000 a day, that is, I think, more than $28 million a year. And look, I get it. Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, I think he is supposed to make that kind of crazy money. But because of the money he makes, and the way people get paid right now, because yesterday I think I saw the report of the actress who voices Penny Parker in the Spider-Verse movies and plays roles in the hit Netflix show Orange is the New Black. uh, she came out and said that they literally had to work as maybe they had to work their second jobs, had some, I think, had to work still as bartenders. They didn't even have cab money to come on the sets. And for a global hit show like that, the actors were being paid like that. That I don't think is fair. And I think I'm gonna bring some examples from the John Campea show. And I have been like following John Campea since 2018. I do all this because of John Campea. And I in his show, Chris Carr said some things which actually brought a lot of light to me because Chris Carr herself is a member of SAG-AFTRA, and she's on strike as well now. So she said these things like, I get it. I get the fact that uh, there are no, for streaming shows, there are no matrix system that can make, paying residuals a bother. There are no like fixed matrix for TV shows on like TV networks, and then buying of DVDs, digitals. Those have monetary transactions, so they can make a lot of matrix, and they can calculate how much the residuals can be. But in the case of streaming, there are no matrix. People subscribe, and then they watch hundreds of movies or TV shows. And yeah, for a price of like maybe $7, $10, $15 of the subscription, you can like use that as a matrix to count for the subscriptions, or sorry, for the view of hundreds and hundreds of TV shows and movies. That's just not feasible. So I get that, but they do have to come up with something new for the payment of these actors and writers, because, well, at the end of the day, I mean, you won't get quality content without them. That's the thing. And Bob Iger making the comments, look, all these actors and actresses are literally being able to uh, you know, how do you say it? Like, they're not even bringing like enough to live, you know, and that's sad. That's the part that's sad. And they have to come to a middle point where they're like, yeah, we get it. We don't have any resounding matrix system to pay residuals for streaming service shows or movies, but but we can work that out. That's what's actually needed right now. Something to work out between both parties. And as I said, as we began with the comments of like, Bob Iger making more than $28 million a year, he literally, I don't think, can make that kind of, comments of being unrealistic when talking about people like literally hundreds and thousands of people who are living below minimum wages. That's the right word. Living below minimum wages. What do you guys think about this issue? Let me know in the